Nikki won't start putting together a new wardrobe for size 18 Eileen until she's fully recovered from her surgery. 2 weeks after the operation, and Nikki heads to Peterborough to see how the patient is getting on.
So how are you feeling?
I'm not too bad, actually.
So your peel's almost done?
Almost done, yeah. Just my forehead and my eyes, a little bit more left there. They said that the skin's quite thin on your forehead, so it takes a bit longer. So that's just feeling tight here at the moment. But once that's gone, yeah.
And were you quite shocked at the amount of sun damage that came up after the peel?
I mean, especially once the peel was on, you could see how bad it was because it really sort of emphasised it. So yeah, it made it look, well, I'd say 10 times worse. It just emphasised how bad it really was, I suppose.
And he took out that little bit of skin cancer?
Yeah, just on the side. I'm waiting for the results of this to come through. Hopefully by the weekend we'll know exactly what it was.
Fantastic. So you want to roll back the years, but what are we rolling back the years to? What did you look like 10 years ago?
Well, I've got some photos here if you want to have
fantastic.
a look.
Oh, brilliant. I love photos. You look stunning there. Very glam. Nails painted, makeup, accessories, hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I always made an effort.
This is when you were the high-powered, successful lady.
Trying.
So when did the whole sort of landslide to looking older begin?
About 10 years ago, roughly 10 years ago. That's when I stopped looking after myself and started keeping an eye on everybody else, really. Left my job and just things weren't the same. I just couldn't be bothered with myself, really.
And do people ever make comments on when you go out as a couple?
I mean, we have had the odd comment about I look like his mother. And sometimes I feel like people are looking, but they just don't say anything as well. You know, I look at people and think, well, they can't think that I'm going out with him. I mean, obviously now, I mean, I look like a granny in that, don't I?
I don't even recognise it as the same. There's no ways anyone would look at that photo.
I know.
And
totally different,
that photo
and be the same person.
Absolutely not.
No,
absolutely not. This is what you look like
one
once
of my
before.
favourite. That is.
Yeah, then you can look like this again.
Yeah.
But only if she stays off the sunbeds. If Eileen had carried on toasting her skin, then in 10 years' time it would have looked even more leathery. And if left untreated, the cancerous ulcer would have spread, taking over much of her left temple.